Welcome back to Acer Rider, the home of true motocross obsession. Today, we're diving headfirst into the bike that's sending shockwaves through the paddock, garages, and racing circles alike. The 2025 Kawasaki KX450 isn't just a refreshed model. It's a redefinition of what's possible in off-road engineering. New frame. New engine architecture. Advanced electronics. Race-grade suspension tuning. And for the first time ever, on-the-fly power delivery customization by your smartphone. This is the KX we've all been waiting for. And if you thought the 2024 KX450 was solid, buckle in. Because Kawasaki didn't just upgrade a few parts, they redesigned the soul of this machine. So, whether you're a pro racer, weekend warrior, or just a gearhead looking for the next big thing, stick around. We're unpacking every inch of this mechanical monster. Let's kick things off where it matters most, the heart of the beast. The 2025 KX450 is powered by a re-engineered 449 cubic centimeters DOHC 4-stroke single-cylinder engine, now sporting revised intake and exhaust porting that dramatically improves gas flow. Kawasaki overhauled the combustion chamber for more efficient burn and reshaped the piston crown, optimizing it for high RPM performance without compromising reliability or low-end grunt. You're looking at more usable torque across the entire rev range and a throttle response that feels telepathic. That's thanks in part to a new throttle body and injector placement, giving a cleaner, more direct fuel spray, especially crucial during those low-traction, high-commitment moments out of corners. The cam profiles have been revised too, favoring more aggressive valve timing for extended power up top without sacrificing the bottom-end torque trail riders and racers love. Compared to the 2024 model, expect a 5 to 7% increase in peak horsepower, with a broader, more manageable torque curve that gives you confidence whether you're attacking deep ruts or launching into a triple. The 2025 frame is all new, and it's arguably one of the most radical redesigns Kawasaki's ever delivered in this category. It still uses a perimeter aluminum layout, but the new frame is narrower at the midsection, reducing weight and allowing riders to grip the bike more naturally. The main spars have been slimmed down and re-angled to centralize mass and reduce flex under load, giving you tighter line control and more predictable behavior when the track gets choppy. There's an increase in vertical stiffness, which translates to better whole-shot traction and more stable landings. But Kawasaki cleverly dialed in lateral compliance, so the chassis still flows with the terrain instead of skipping across it. That balance? That's race-developed geometry at work. The swing arm has been rebalanced too, working with the new linkage ratios in the rear to maintain stability at high speed while keeping corner exit drive intact. It's all about controlled aggression, no wasted energy, just raw, efficient power delivery. Let's talk suspension, because this is where feel meets function. Up front, you're getting a Showa 49mm coil spring fork, and yes, it might look familiar, but internally, everything's evolved. Kawasaki has revised both the mid-speed valve stack and the oil flow channels, which means better bottoming resistance, enhanced small bump absorption, and a more progressive stroke. The damping adjustments now offer finer increments, giving tuners and weekend riders alike more precision without needing aftermarket internals. Out back, the Unitrack rear shock got new linkage ratios and improved rebound control. The updated valving resists packing, especially over braking bumps, and keeps the rear end planted when laying down the power. This isn't suspension you settle for. This is factory-level tech, ready for out-of-the-crate competition. Electronics, the smarter side of speed. Kawasaki just made on-the-fly tuning easier, and more powerful, than ever before. For the first time, the KX450 comes equipped with Bluetooth-enabled ECU management, accessible via the Kawasaki Rideology app. Riders can switch between pre-programmed engine maps, customize fuel injection and ignition timing, and save rider profiles for different track conditions. Let's break it down. Map switching. With a button on the bars, you can toggle between two engine maps, mapped for soft or aggressive terrain. Traction control, adjustable TC that keeps you driving forward without cutting too deep into the power. Launch control, yes, it's still here. But it's now smarter, learning from throttle input and clutch modulation to deliver a better launch with fewer wheelies and less spin. Rider profiles. Save setups for sand tracks, hard pack, mud, or even specific race formats. Tune once, race anywhere. This level of adjustability puts race team level control in your garage. The future of motocross just got digital. When you're pushing this hard, braking is everything. The KX450 features a high-performance Nissan brake system, with a 270mm pedal front rotor and a more rigid caliper mount. Brake feel is immediate but progressive, perfect for late braking into deep berms or feathering control down sketchy descents. In the rear, a 240mm rotor works with a lighter caliper and improved pad compounds for better bite with less fade. As for ergonomics, the bike feels sculpted around the rider. The seat is flatter, with better foam density for comfort on long motos. Radiator shrouds are slimmer, and the foot pegs have been lowered slightly and moved inward for improved legroom and leverage in the standing position. And yes, the Pro Taper bar setup remains adjustable, with 4 handlebar positions and 2 foot peg positions to dial in your perfect cockpit. The numbers, what you need to know. Let's hit you with the key specs. Engine, 449 cubic centimeters, liquid-cooled, DOHC 4-stroke. Bore X-stroke, 96.0 by 62.1 millimeters. Compression ratio, 13.5 to 1. Fuel system, 44 mm throttle body, electronic fuel injection. Transmission, 5-speed, revised gear ratios for better roll-on. Frame, new aluminum perimeter frame with centralized mass distribution. Front suspension, 49 mm Showa fork, fully adjustable. Rear suspension, Showa shock, uni-track linkage, fully adjustable. Front brake, 270mm rotor, Nissan caliper. Rear brake, 240mm rotor, Nissan caliper. Curb weight, approximate, 233 pounds, wet. MSRP, expected around $10,299 depending on region. Absolutely. Here's why. Frame, the 2024 frame was solid, but not nimble. The 2025's lighter, stiffer design makes a huge difference in handling. Electronics, no Bluetooth tuning in 2024. This year, it's standard, and it's awesome. Power band, smoother torque and broader horsepower. That mid-range punch is addictive. Suspension, fine-tuned internals now offer far more adjustability and comfort, especially on harsh landings. If you're upgrading from 2023 or 2024, this isn't a mild refresh, it's a night and day performance leap. Real-world racing implications. With its new tech stack and racing geometry, expect the 2025 KX450 to appear increasingly at the front of the field, not just in AMA Supercross and Motocross, but also at the amateur level. Teams will love the tunability. Privateers will love the out-of-the-box performance. Weekend warriors. You'll feel like you're riding a works bike, for under 11 grand. Kawasaki is clearly betting on this model to dominate everything from Loretta Lynn's to the World Championship circuits. And if early test results are anything to go by, they might just pull it off. Is this the ultimate MX bike? In short, it just might be. The 2025 KX450 combines raw mechanical power, factory-inspired handling, and modern-day intelligence in a package that's lighter, faster, and smarter than anything Kawasaki has ever put on a showroom floor. Whether you're training for the gate drop or looking to carve the perfect berm on the weekend, the new KX delivers a visceral riding experience that's unmatched in its class. This is more than just a motocross bike. This is a statement. Kawasaki has planted their flag, and the competition has some catching up to do. Subscribe for more real motocross insight. Acer Rider, built for riders, driven by passion.